Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Mastafran art stream. I'm your host of this fine establishment, Brian, Fran, Sis, Mastafran, that sort of thing. And welcome to the, my big old art stream here. I've been pretty decent right now. Been fiddling around with technology with this stream here, and I've got a vertical video sort of working on YouTube. It's not really working on Instagram. I wanted to try out. So if Instagram is actually working and I don't notice, well, sorry for, if I catch your comments and I don't read it, that's probably why. I don't really know if Instagram's actually streaming through. I'm kind of like using an OBS plugin to see whether Instagram's actually streaming. Looking at Instagram right now, it's not really showing that it's live, so that kind of sucks. And that's kind of just how that's going. But yeah, been pretty alright, I'd say. Things have been pretty swell. Today is a Wednesday night, April 17th, and it's a stormy, cloudy day. It's been raining all day, and that's been pretty decent with spring showers. I've been pretty alright. My job's been, it's my job. It's slow and kind of, but I did get enough writing and doing a decent bit of writing. Like fiction writing of some comics, and then writing a tutorial on pixeling, which I'm now in the process of outlining. I'm just gathering my notes. Right, what do I actually want? I'm not a good talker when it comes to a lot of this stuff, despite my voice. I kind of feel like I confuse myself a lot, not really knowing what to do with my thoughts, what I want to say. I'm trying to get better at it, trying to be more conscious about how I'm speaking. I'm taking more pauses, more time to speak. I should be hopefully better in a year. I want to feel present, legit. And this presentation will just go through the basics of pixeling. Because I looked through a survey over the last week where I pretty much just put out a straw poll, posted on social media, and hey, what would you like to do for a tutorial? What are you interested in learning? Despite the fact that they're like, oh, you should be teaching, you should make the lesson plan. I'm kind of like, it's weird because no one knows what they don't know until they're told what they don't know. Or they don't know questions to ask because they don't know what they actually want to learn. Actually, no, I understand that much that I just enjoy some ramen. And I have been in that spot where I'm confused about what I don't know, and I can't figure out what questions to ask because I don't know how to make that term. Or I'm trying to find out what term the thing that my question is supposed to ask, so I can actually ask the expert. Because, all the jargon and stuff where it's like composition or, composition, line art, color theory, all that stuff. it's a lot of jargon, and without probably some deeper understanding, or at least that initial thing of how do I make my composition good? Well, you study composition. Or how do I get this feeling of sadness? That's probably a more appropriate question, but you can overthink it because you're constantly thinking about, art jargon of, okay, I need to do, what do I need to, how do I need to do my composition to make this character? And that's gonna be tough to ask someone because that's it's a you question. That's a personal, how are you gonna do it? So I'm arranging that and trying to do better with just getting a basic tutorial out. So that'll be, well, I don't want to make it far in the future, but I'm crunched for time as it is. I mean, during it, I'm just procrastinating on my drawing. So, kind of just enjoying some ramen while I collect my thoughts and try to take a break. I've kind of been trying to make myself a little bit better. I've been feeling burnt out a bit, where it's less of a tiredness and more of a frustration, where I'm kind of feeling a bit upset at myself in the state of how I'm doing. Currently 4 months in a year, and I feel like I've done nothing with it. I'm still, doing not many comics. I've made zero progress on writing a new comic or making a new theme, or even printing new stickers. I haven't really taken more time to print new stickers, really. I have the dog stickers, and I recently posted a thing on social media with a little werewolf Wednesday. I just found that out from me. I don't even know if that's an actual thing on Twitter or not. And yeah, that little werewolf was among my ideas for a Halloween sticker, along with Claudia the cat witch, the little pumpkin cat. And I probably should make a fourth sticker to kind of just, make a set so it'd be a good sticker pack. Which is another thing that I want to work on about having enough stickers. I mean, if I wanted to rock a 3 sticker, I'd probably do that, but I want to have a larger plastic pack where I have all 6 of the pastry cats, like the large pastry cat stickers, in one plastic thing, so we have the choice between the teeny tiny 1-inch pastry cats or the larger 4-inch pastry cats. So that's been going all right, and I am slowly and steadily in the process of cultivating my online store. It's pretty slow, and let's see, shop that works. If not, I'm not gonna fret too hard about it, but Mastafran.com/shop, and you'll have my own little shop where I'll be selling the stuff that I sell at my convention. I sell my stickers, as I've mentioned. I also sell my play mats, and I still need to list my art prints, but it's also one of those things where I still need to get the SKU numbers, which was easier to learn than I expected. It's mostly a matter of picking a naming convention and then making it consistent throughout every part of your, shop stuff. So put the SKU in your Square account. You also put it in the WooCommerce account. And that's basically how you're able to kind of do some inventory checking. They're able to use WooCommerce with Square. They'll talk to each other, and when you get less inventory, it lets you know, hey, less inventory's there. And a lot of that is also me learning the spreadsheet system and making sure that that's actually working. So, been tackling that, doing a lot of convention stuff. Been preparing for HeroCon this Saturday. And that's a high school show at, where is HeroCon again? Let's look at HeroCon. Let's see, HeroCon, HIRO. I think it's closer to Chicago, where it actually is. HeroCon. Nope, it's in the city, so I'll be going out to the city. I probably shouldn't buy a parking spot here so I don't get stuck. Oh, I can tackle that tomorrow. But yeah, prepping for that, and there really isn't much prepping, just recounting all my stuff to make sure that I'm not running out of it. Which I kind of am and am not. I am down to roughly a dozen of my third Prince of Game store, and I'm down to my final batch of I think it's 16 in a Shirley day left. So we're gonna be, I'm now in the process of like, okay, I should get started on my bigger art book pack, where I'm just gonna pack all 3 comics in one giant book. Especially coloring the Pizza Man, because Pizza Man, that's my only black and white book, and it's still my worst selling comic. Well, actually, no. It's my second best selling comic, actually, because Is It a Game Store sells much less than the Pizza Man. The Pizza Man is... Actually, no. I think the Pizza Man still is my worst selling, because I'm still in my first printing of Pizza Man, and I haven't really got rid of them. Well, actually, no. Wait, no, yeah. Because Shirley's Day was on my third printing, and it's at a game store. I got a third printing, because I think it's a second printing of the color version on... Yeah, that's the second print of color version. That's what I'm currently on, is that. So, slowly and steadily just getting rid of that, and kind of just thinking that I'm just gonna never print another floppy again. Well, actually, no. Probably gonna print maybe smaller zines, but just a way smaller print run. Because I think one thing that makes my book sell slow is that I'm selling them for $10. That's a lot. That's like, for an indie comic, I'm kind of trying to like make up that cost with, I'm trying to like have that comic be my like, I guess the bigger ticket item. Well, actually no, the mat's the biggest ticket item because it's like $30. But the comic, I'll admit it does have a significant markup. So I think once I either get the collected book together or I just sell out of that initial printing, I'll put it down to maybe like $5. Stickers are $5. And that's basically my like big like notable seller. Like stickers are the perfect price. Like people really like the stickers because they just have really high quality colors. Sticker Ninja and Rockin' Monkey are really good sticker sellers. So I am really happy for them. I am really happy that they did the glow-in-the-dark pumpkin cats and the shiny armored dog. Really happy with those cats like that. I think one thing that I'll change with the dog knight on the second print is I'll make sure that the offset is better on the dog knight. I kind of sent them a dog knight without, like, I really slapdash the color holes for the shine. So that's one thing that I'm kind of like, okay, I really need to break down the second. Because right now the cats still oversell the dogs because there's way more of the cats. So doesn't help that the dogs are OCs. It's kind of like, oh, why are you selling OCs when you don't even have a comic? And that's been a bit of a angst point for me, where I keep getting in this habit drawing OCs all the time. That's my sketchbook. OCs, OCs, OCs. Character designs through the WASP. One issue that I have that's absolutely kicking my butt is that I don't write. So I am trying to write some kind of story where it's like, okay, whatever idea I've got, I try to at least put in the effort to say, okay, who is this character and what do they want to do? And I try to at least take 15 minutes after I draw that character to kind of just write down blurbs and say, okay, this is name guy, and then I get stuck there because, oh, I have to think of a fucking name. So I'm diving into behind the name, figuring out some stuff, and I'm constantly stressing out about that. And I just get stuck. So I need to, figure out ways to kind of just loosen the pain more than that. One thing that I have been trying to do, and I learned this from Eric Larson, he made a tweet one time. He said, oh yeah, if you won't have trouble thinking of names, we just keep a dictionary of names just right off the bat. Just have repository, like a Word document. Hey, list of names, and it's right there. You don't even have to go searching. So that's kind of what I'm trying to build up. So every now and then I'll go to behind the name, find color name or historical surnames. Because again, I'm trying to figure out a cool name convention that's Cole Black. It's an awesome and cool name. I cannot live up to those names. Because, yeah, I already just made the money. Everyone else is kind of just a side character. But yeah, just constantly trying to write a whole different thing. I'm trying to write a tiny Black Mass short intro for the game because the demo's coming up. Well, actually, I haven't heard from Adam in a while. But I had submitted. Actually, now I realized I had submitted the new archer. Well, actually, no. I guess, yeah, because archery plans. I'll get to drawing as soon as I finish my mom. It's me kind of this is me kind of not working. I've sort of been just in this burnout state where I'm trying to crank out a whole different thing. And I've been feeling legit frustrated. I recently saw a video by Super Eye Patch Wolf called the thing The World of Fake Games, and The artistry is amazing. I love seeing that showcase of those games and the fact that they're like making their own manuals and stuff like that. That's incredible. And meanwhile, I am sort of doing that. Like, I'm making ink drawings every day because that's my habit, but not really the purpose. Like, I'm not really well, I'm sort of purposeful. Not really making more of an effort to story tell. And that's kind of just been that personal. So, been writing more, reading like rereading Save the Cat and yada yada. Kind of like get myself through it. I'm also like trying to get myself to just read like, just normal books, just to get back to just reading words. It's been alright. Sorry. I've been pretty decent. I've been reading Wings of Fire. I read through the first 5 books. And that's been pretty good. It's a nice, straightforward, simple, middle school novel. You can get through that. You can belt through it in like 8 weeks. I think I did it. Because I read the first book back in April, grinded through that. Well, actually, no. It started slower, but it started picking up the pace as my brain got more used to a novel, like a novel about work. And I ended up realizing it's kind of an easier read. It's kind of easy for me to get through the books. And end up realizing either it's so well written that I'm just addicted to reading it, or it's just me getting better at it. But yeah, Wings of Fire, it's a damn good series of novels. The stories are quite compelling. Characters, I love the characters. Love Corey, love Tommy. Yeah, they're really good. It's kind of interesting because it's like each book, well, Wings of Fire, I should probably explain. Wings of Fire is a book about dragons going on a quest to solve a prophecy to stop a giant, big, international dragon war. And, they're actual, on 4s and wings dragons. They're not like, they're not like anthropomorphic dragons. Oh, they can talk, but they're on 4 legs and stuff like that. At least I think so. They mentioned that they're on 4 legs. They're described as on 4 legs, and they have like pictures at the beginning. They got to say, "Hey, this is what the mud wings look like. This is what the sea wings and sand wings, all of them look like." So that's they're normal. They're animal-like dragons. They're not scaled. But yeah, it's a story about dragons, and they're on the way to stop a giant war. It's really cool with that. And each book focuses on one of the dragons in that ensemble, and all the other dragons are side characters. That's pretty nice with that, and it elaborates on them kind of just learning about their dragon tribe and how they fit in, despite like being taken away to fulfill their prophecy. They need to come back and learn about them. It's pretty interesting. It's just, once a dragon gets focused, all the other dragons kind of like become one-note versions of themselves, kinda. I think Clay the Mudwing gets it the worst, because despite being the first dragon, the first like dragon, he has like his little moment, and then he kind of just falls away. Like all of his development that goes on, like he's like big hero, strong guy, and then he kind of just falls away to be like the eating guy. So that's kind of like how that goes with that. But it does make other characters more worthwhile. Like Sunny is probably the best of the 5 with that, because you're spending pretty much the first 4 books kind of like thinking, okay, she's kind of a dick, but then you're kind of getting that emotional, hook of saying, well, she's sad because no one takes her seriously. And yeah, that's also that is pretty interesting with that. So liking that. And I think there's 16 books right now, so 10 more books to go. Apparently the next few books are a different story arc. I think there's another 5 books, and that'll be arc 2, I'd say. I'll probably follow another set of dragons or another prophecy or whatever it is. So I'll probably take a break from that series and just read something else. I'm playing catch up with some of the other series that I've purchased, like actual novels that I purchased. I currently reading Master at the Game Shop, Master at the Comic Shop. And yeah, this comic is by Nick Olenowski, and I've been reading it so far, and it's topical, and I'm trying to get through that, in my spare time. Try to just support my friends and make sure that they're all good with that, and trying to feel for how they write, because I'd love to collaborate. So far, I've kind of just started in the first 2 chapters of Master at the Comic Shop. I'm kind of just, trying to just learn the characters and see what they're about. Currently talk about, a lot of the, 2016 nerd issues, all the comics hating shit and all that stuff. So I'm sure, it's gonna come to something called Master at a Comic Shop. And the epilogue was pretty fun, where it's like, okay, here's possibly the slasher villain. So I think I'll vibe with this, because I wrote Inside of the Game. Well, I didn't write it. I just adapted it. I drew Inside of the Game Store. I'll say that. I drew it, and I would like to just jump back into that story, because I've been interested in trying to relearn how to draw humans again, because it's a skill that I've kind of just been neglecting. Going back to figure drawing, going back to drawing studies, trying to just do all of that. So sorry. Luckily, my mic is silent, so they'll never catch my chewing no matter what. You're not gonna get an ASMR stream right now. So I probably should just set my thing to just talking. Because you came here for art, and I was supposed to provide art. So, finish my broth. Let's get to work. So, currently, I am tackling this illustration. This is a Cole versus Nad illustration. And I've been working on this. Well, actually, I drew the initial ink drawing last December, and I kind of just fell off the finish in this because I was struggling to figure out what kind of colors to give this. So this stream, I'm actually just gonna do that. And also, check this out. Aha! A new feature of the art stream is now people can see me draw with my mouse here, and as I move around, you can just see me just do a sketch. So that's gonna be pretty nice. Gonna be just working off that. So anyone who's watching my video vertically can follow along, and hopefully no one gets sick off of this, because that's gonna royally suck. But yes, enjoy my music collection of pop punk, and see if I can't get, work with some new brushes here. It's tough to really remember what exactly I need to tackle with a lot of these drawings with this, because I've sort of been struggling to paint or decide a rendering style for this comic. So that's been difficult for me to just figure out with digital art in general. And one thing that I'm kind of starting to realize is my performance is doing a lot of hindering my art. Like, I feel like as I draw, things are getting so slow that's getting very it's getting very annoying to actually draw in this. So let me get you open here. Work with you. And one thing that I've been struggling with is, I guess, the performance aspect of my machine, because I'm pretty sure the reason why I'm frustrated with my machine and frustrated with digital art in general is because my machine is kind of just crap. Like, it's legit lagging so much that all of my strokes are frustrating to draw on. And that's probably the reason why I don't like to casually draw on my tablet, is the lag is just that frustrating for me to deal with. So I'm doing my best to kind of just not get too bothered by it. I'm trying my best to remember Nad's lighting. So one thing that I've been struggling with is figuring out what's the direction of these characters' light. So, you have a character, he is currently getting slashed by Cole's sword, and I've just been struggling to figure out the rendering of Cole's sword, or the rendering of Nad, because I've got most of Cole, or at least Cole's at a satisfying point that I could let this go. But Nad is tougher, because I have little points of, this lag. Yeah, this lag is atrocious. And I probably should just close many of these other drawings. Let's see. This panther, as cool as this panther is, and I got the rough beginnings of this, it's pretty alright. I do want to try a watercolor effect with this. So I've been experimenting with other brushes. So that's what I've been doing with this watercolor. but I will not be working on this panther tonight. Let's see. This dog illustration with the dog army. I'm liking this. It's pretty cool. And one thing that I think the one thing that really got me delaying is working on the skyline of this, where I was just struggling to get things working and making an interesting looking sky. That's basically why I have time to delay this, is because I wanted to have the sky paint first, just so I could feel not as bummed out about the fact that I never draw backgrounds. And I mean, so far, so good. It's looking pretty alright. Bit of a tangent in this spot. Rework this. Or I could probably get away with cropping it, because I'll figure this out some other time. Get rid of that performance. Eke out a little bit more performance here. This one I got done flat coloring, and that's pretty nice. Kind of like figuring out figuring out Cole versus the Cat Knights of Phil. I can't remember my own fantasy name. It's a shit fantasy. Philoria, I think it was called. Philifora, I think. Okay, I'll come back. But been working on this, and this is just the notable coloring thing that I've kind of just been neglecting on. And I want to do more of this. I want to add a background. I want to add some more stuff, because this background's kind of crap with that. So, gonna do that, and that'll be another time. This tavern, so this one's kind of interesting because I've been working on trying to color this tavern. I wanted to give it more of a paint feel to this. This like large tavern here, and I drew this traditionally in ink, of course, and I was experimenting with my my nibs. I want to do this where I could probably get away with maybe cropping this, but I didn't want to. Where's my freaking tool? Yeah, everything's so slow. Probably once I get the basic washes done, I'll crop it like this, and it'll look much more, more pleasing. I'll probably crop it like actual tabletop thing, but that's neither here nor there. Probably let this go because I actually don't like how uneven this is. I'm probably gonna either rework this, or better yet, I could let me make a rasterized copy. I'm kind of just futzing around. Rasterized. Yeah, I'm just gonna do one super fast edit, like the fastest edit in the West. Back down. Come on. You got it. Rotate, put you here. Then I'm going to rotate this lower so it looks more like it's in perspective. That's looking much, much better. Would you look at that? That's one thing that's one reason why I still haven't given up on digital art, is because I can do just fast edits like this where I could erase mistakes like this. Clean up line art. These spackle surfaces. Mess around with the pencil line. Reconnect pencil lines or overwriting. That kind of thing. And, you know, most people probably like the roughness to it. I'm of two minds of it, where I think I've been trying to perfect out the flaws in my traditional sketching, and I'm slowly coming to terms with the fact that I should leave those flaws and wobbles in the sketch, because that is my hand. Like, I can't really just say no to my hand. I'm trying not to. I'm getting better at getting in tune with me in terms of that, so. So I'll save you and close you out, and there should be better performance. Oh yes, this one. So, been in the process of making basically characters of my pastry cats and giving them actual bodies instead of just simple heads. So, what's this cat's name? So yeah, this character's name's Sienna. Maybe like Sienna or Curly or something. Sienna Curly maybe. But yeah, been making bodies for these cats, and hopefully this will be pretty good with that. In fact, maybe I could do a fast ink. Perhaps. How fast could I ink this? If I rocketed through this shit, could I do it? Alright. Rusty nib. Yeah, let's see if I could actually just knock this in. So, I am trying to just be as absolutely insane as possible to not overthink this ink job. Great. And the lag does not make things easier. So, and I realize I haven't elaborated on the sketch enough to say, oh, is this a, oh, ooh, that is disgusting. Yeah, that is absolutely not good. Alright. One thing that I keep messing up with this is I don't know what my own oh, this is gonna be fun. But I am getting closer to solving the issue that is my brushes freaking lag. Or at least I think maybe live streaming kind of lags it, because yeah, like here it skips a lot of my strokes, and that is hella annoying. Let me see if I can. Wish I had my shortcut key to just transform. Put horizontal. Rework you. Clean up this line. Go ham. I'll let you go for now. Because I believe this one's also a lock queue. Yeah, because since this is over it, I don't have to worry so much about the line art here. And I keep forgetting that I can do this as well. I'm probably just going to do that. Work this in, little knuckle, claw. 1, 2, 4. Okay. Here, make it bigger here. It's kind of weird that I'm now becoming more anal retentive about my finger count because of AI. All right, that's fine. And you know what? I'll at least add a bottom ground here, just in case. I will say I am getting much better at just going in. And yeah, my line art's freaking wobbly. But I am getting better at just letting it go, not being as freaking insane about it. I did find out about a technique, and I don't even know if it's a technique or more a brush setting, where if you put a slight jitter on your line, you'll at least find a way to emulate the feeling of your ink kind of, your ink crackling on the screen here, on like the paper. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, that is actually just driving me nuts. I think that's probably because I have 50 million things running right now. Because I have the internet open. So let me close you. Because close the internet. I have VLC running. I have Clip Studio Paint running. I have PureRef running, which I'll probably just let go. Like save this as maybe like Cole and Nad fight. Because I got PureRef open too. Where are you? It's a range by name, or am I gonna have to? I'm in this weird limbo where I want to reset it by I want to resort it, but I don't want to lose my place in finding it. So let me just why don't I just search it? Go there, search that up. Oh, put that there. I'll replace it. If it's important, it's not replaceable. Sorry about that. I'm kind of like working on getting pure ref off. X. Alright, VLC. I like close Windows Explorer because I don't need it. Let's see, Chatterito's going. VLC is going. OBS is as good as I can get it. So, sorry. Anyway, let's get back to working this. Maybe I've eked out the wee bit of performance out of it, out of this. And I actually don't design these cat characters with a specific breed or species in mind. Like, I'll probably draw the basic cat because I know how to draw a basic cat. And then I kind of just decide on the colors depending on what breed's looking interesting. So for this one, this is a cinnamon roll cat, and I initially painted this cat as a Siamese cat. I'll probably just continue the Siamese-ness with this cat. We are going into the do and undo aspect of it, where I'm starting to realize how angry the lag makes me. All right. Yeah, you see this? It's stuff like this where that's actually just now infuriating me about digital art is the lag is so great that I can't draw on a computer. So that's just one of those things where so that's the reason why I still hang on to Control Z, because if I try to paint like this, it just turns into a frustrating mess of misstrokes. So I have to do this and be pretty much just crappy like this. Let go. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes it do be like that. Okay. And a little bit of buff here to kind of just give you some more outline. I could probably get away with adding more outline in these other spots here. All of it. That should work. And would you look at that? I'm nearly done with the inking. And here I thought I would need an actual day to ink when really I just need to get off my ass, get off my high horse, and just fucking put the lines down. And that is a thing when it comes to motivation, is getting yourself to actually do it, because you're kind of delaying because you believe, yes, this is totally gonna suck. I know it's gonna suck because I'm doing it. And it's easy to feel that way. It's easy to kind of feel like there's no way in hell you could actually be as good as people say you are, because you know yourself. You know how much you suck at some things. You know what things you avoid drawing. You know what things you have trouble drawing. And what the frick? Okay, I'm like, why? And you kind of just know, hey, this isn't as good as I'd like for it to be, but it actually isn't about whether or not you're good at a thing, but it's more about whether you can actually just execute this consistently. And that's my main hangup is the fact that I don't color any of my art because I feel like all of my digital art sucks compared to my traditional art. And I'm either waiting to scan my traditional art or waiting to figure out some good colors or avoiding like doing super basic stuff with my digital art where it's like, oh, I'm just gonna use the same like round brush, but I'm just going to do some basic comic book flatting style because it's what you know and it's basic. So I'm getting myself to do more than that. I just add some slight claws. I know cats probably don't have 5 toes, but I'm so used to drawing characters with like the proper toe numbers that, well, like it's a human toe number. I think in real life cats actually do have 4 toes. And we're just gonna make a line. And bada bing, bada boom. Merge you on bada bing, bada boom. You look fantastic. And we'll do some things like thin out. I'm starting to, the more I work with this, the more I'm realizing the shortcuts I've set up are slowing me down more than they're making me slightly faster. So that's been a personal point of contention for me. Come on. Yeah. Now that I'm kind of like diving deeper into the actual whys behind why I feel so frustrated drawing digitally, starting to kind of like put together that, yeah, maybe it was always like this, and I'm probably like feeling I would get a massive power boost if I actually built a machine that actually worked and performed better. Because I think the parts I use for this are 5 years old. Like it's hella old. I'm gonna do a sloppy rough. Right, like the sloppiest, most trash can Russian action. Do this. Do the most trash can rough around. Try not to lift your pen as often. And try to work with the brush as much, even if you hate it, even if it feels sucky, even if you feel like you're just making a mistake every freaking time. Because it's slightly better than meticulously just diving into the actual, you know, trying to like lasso tool all the other stuff to like fill it in. At least I'm starting to realize that. So I'm getting slightly faster. I probably could be even faster if I didn't ink my stuff, but I actually like the inking aspect. Like, I like learning about inking. And if I wasn't coloring this, I would actually put in more spot blacks. Like, I could probably get away with doing this. Yeah, it looks, I like it. It looks aesthetic to me. You know, that's my own, like, personal, I would like to do this because I like inking more than I like, you know, the anime coloring. It's kind of like, I just want to make my Game Boy colors, like, look better. You know, that's me kind of just being, I guess, unreasonable in a way. And just adding little bits of thicker pen as we go. This looks more, this has like little bits of lag. That drives me batty. It probably could, I could probably do things like re-edit the lines and stuff like that, but I can't be bothered to that. I want to use my wobbly ass mistake lines to get the job done. So far, so good with this. It's looking pretty decent. Like, I could probably flip my canvas a bit and I'll realize, oh wow, this looks lopsided. And it does indeed look lopsided. Like, I could probably use a liquefied tool to buff this arm more so it'll actually fit into the Mastafran thing. In fact, I think I'll just do that. I'll do just that. Bit of a tangent, but bit of a tangent, but it works. So I'm happy. We're all happy. We're all savvy. And then I can always just rework this whenever. So I'm going to save this as number 2. And I got so much progress done on this. I'm realizing that progress gets easier after you ink, because all you need to do is just flat color it, and flat coloring is dead easy. Which is funny because I could just do more flat coloring now. Like, actually just go flat color more stuff. So we're gonna cut you out. Foxman, this is interesting. So I like working around with these foxes here. And I'm nearly done with this. I rendered this fox, so he's kind of like able to rock around with this. These two like frontliner foxes I still need to work with. So this is a down the line illustration, but this NAD illustration needs to get done sooner rather than later. So just get that ASAP. So, back to figuring out what the hell I'm actually doing with this. Because a lot of this is me kind of just figuring out why the heck I'm doing half the stuff I'm doing. And the best case scenario that I can say about why this illustration specifically is I want a promotional, promo, things get hype illustration where, Cole and Nat have like their duel in the forest and Cole wins because he's a video game character, of course. Because you kind of need to win to progress. But yeah, kind of like making a little like, I don't know if I could call it a vignette or a promo concept art or a pitch concept art. I forget what the official, naming thing would be for this, but that's what I'm currently trying to do. Is make what's basically a big pitch doodad. I don't know. I should probably explain what I'm actually doing in Clip Studio, though, for anyone who's not here. So, the way I color, and I'm gonna open up my cabinet, is I have a shortcut setting, and in my thing, it's the A key, where I'm able to switch between my primary color and a transparent color. And basically, it's just an eraser. In any other program, I'd probably just have my thing just toggle between my brush and my eraser. And I rarely use the secondary color because I'm more likely to just eyedropper everything. That's kind of just my personal way of working. I don't even know if it's fast. It feels efficient to me. And I'm realizing that it does not have any, tears, because this is supposed to be a tear. I'll let this go then. So, pushing this lighter, pushing it more towards the white, getting less saturated. I'm also pushing this as a yellow light because, these other lights have been yellow so far. So, I've been doing that. I'll let it go. And what I was doing, there was a paintbrush that I was using for Cole. I completely forgot what paintbrush. And that's kind of like one of those things where if I made sure that all my stuff was consistent, I had to actually be more, my work would be a little bit more, better. Like it'd be more polished in a way because there's actual consistency to it instead of me kind of like wondering what the hell I'm actually doing. So right now I'm kind of just getting in the basic light, or the basic lights, where the lights are coming from this way, this way, this way. So all the light, I was trying to do a behind the thing with my initial shading, and things just weren't working out. Like, no one looked clear. Like, when I initially started, it was working like this. So that's kind of just what I was doing with all of this. And technically, it's sort of working. If I punched down the color even more, that would look much better with that. Nudge more, so everyone can see through the curtains. So this is what I've kind of been meandering with, is, you know, kind of just figuring out, okay, how can I make the flat colors have better lighting with this? So far, it's been pretty alright. It's been pretty okay with this, where, yeah, kind of like present this while also kind of just indicating this is what the saturation and luminosity is supposed to do. So I do this where I give it a bit more contrast, and I also want to tilt this more towards a green color, because I'd say the surrounding light has all the you know, the leaves and the foliage, but kind of wondering if it's looking too much like a green filter. I can rock blue. It's nice and it sticks out. The sea green looks okay. Indigo, the reds. But honestly, this looks fine. So, I'm gonna let you go here. That looks fine, as is. At least for now. One thing that's nice is I can select specific spots that's already flatted, and I can fill it with whatever light I need. So light, yellow, F5. Maybe something brighter. Or yellow. F5. And this is looking fantastic. Work with this. Get this down. I have been getting into using the Calypso's default dry gouache gouache. Goosh. Gouache. So it's Gao and then H. So gouache, I guess it would be. And hopefully that's what it is. Rope is left. Dry. Tilt this dryer. Again, this is supposed to be fur, and these are supposed to be, you know, more. This is supposed to be. You know what? Let's make this a darker thingamabobber. Oh, you mad darks. And we're actually going to nudge you down and push you more towards the shade, or the cool side. And I'm just gonna dive into listening to more music. Listening to a lot of this punk light, I'd say. Punk light surf. It's pretty alright. There's a bunch of Bandcamp songs that I'm finding on Bandcamp, or, you know, whoever's has some cool music that I want to listen to. I just buy their stuff. That's right, I still buy my music because streaming fucking sucks. I can't choose my songs, I can't make my own playlists, can't even customize it. kick off a song. I can't even skip whenever I want, which absolutely fillets about streaming services. So I can't deal with streaming services. And I don't even know how other people can deal with using streaming service, really. Like, I just don't feel anything good about all these streaming services. Alright, rope's done. Should I work on this spot? I'll work with this. Maybe like a slight implication that the light's coming up. Nudge you down. I want you to come on. Thank you. Okay, this is kind of like looking. This is good enough. Back to try Gauche. Honestly, I could probably argue I am nearly done with this. It's just I need to let this and just clean up some of the more sloppy aspects of the drawing. Oh, this has been on. This has not been on the shift. I didn't want like the entire album playing. Well, if I get muted on YouTube, then I'll just scrap it. Okay. Should be fine. Alright. Because Constant Craig is my crutch, we're just going to use Constant Craig. Effort. Let go. Thank you. Just nudge down, bada boom. Okay. What else can I do here? I can make you lighter. Yellow. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do a bit of a cut and grab here. Cut and grab. get this as smooth as I can. If push comes to shove, I'll smudge. This sort of works, this sort of doesn't. Now let's do the surface on the side here. Right there. That should be kind of solid. Yeah, that should be good. Get the little detail there. Okay. Now I add a wee bit of light to kind of just indicate this is affected by light. It's kind of difficult because you probably could just set up so it's more affected by shadow. I don't know. Okay. I do need to get the tough parts of the arrows, but let's save. Save, contemplate this, and realize how much my performance is tanking. I'm starting to realize, yeah, I damn need to upgrade this computer. Hopefully things will be interesting enough. I don't know. I should probably check Twitch to make sure I'm actually. I should probably check YouTube to make sure I'm not actually, I don't know, owned for playing an entire album. So let me make one fast check on YouTube. Alright. This is massively eating my performance. It'll come out sooner or later. The Wi-Fi is just in the pits right now. I probably shouldn't be streaming on Wi-Fi, like in general. At least I'm still live, so that's good. Nothing has plummeted. Bitrate looks like it's consistent. Alright, YouTube, please load. Come on. Come on. I probably shouldn't even be bothering because YouTube and I guess my internet's just flat out not working. Like things are just so slow I might as well just not be online right now. Yeah, let's just get back to drawing right now and I'll figure that out as I go. Let's see. So, What's left is I probably need to rework the eyes here, so I'm gonna see if I can't add some light there. Finally, there's different songs right now. Okay. And I'll probably just do crank this up a wee bit higher. As light as possible so you contrast the most. I think that was one thing that I'm kind of getting better at with, I guess, the animal noses is trying to tilt the contrast more. I usually use a lighter blue, kind of just indicate the noses are kind of wet. It's dumb, but it works. Same with the nails. I'll make the nails the same color as the nose, kind of just indicate, shinier. If it actually frickin' moves. Alright, YouTube's finally loaded. Let's see if I can't go into my dashboard and look. Come on. I don't have to worry about this, right? Because, like, stuff I have on Bandcamp sometimes can get struck because I guess they're more mainstream. Who knows? Difficult to tell. Alright. And while I'm waiting for that, my copyright struck at all. I don't know why I'm worried about this. I think it's because I've like spent probably the past hour playing an album in its entirety without really working on that. So far, so good. Let's say okay. No too horse shit. Let's go. Maybe I should just not stream on YouTube because it's just a pain in the butt. It's 8:37. You know what? Let's not beat around the bush. Let's actually work. One thing that I'm really like about this band, Sif, is that they're pretty Pink Floyd-like in their influences, I'd say. And I like that. I've been trying to find more prog rock bands, as a lot of the notable prog rock bands aren't really, willing to let you play ball. So it's nice that, a few of them, or at least, are amicable towards, the stream, because I usually listen to bands like this when I'm drawing, when I'm actually listening to music, not podcasts or whatever. Let's see. I think what's just left is doing the actual freaking arrow shaft. So let's just do that. And we're just gonna put on the darks. Desaturate, and that should be good. What brush is this? Because I keep changing up my brush order so often that I actually can't trust which brush I'm actually using. So I'm gonna use this. That's gonna be a notable drawn brush. I don't like how sloppy this is. Clean you up just a wee bit more. I keep pressing shift. I should turn off shift on my machine, but then I can't use capital letters. I don't know. Let's see. Why is it colored like that? Is there like a light thing that I didn't color in? Yeah, maybe they're kind of just colored incorrectly. Oh, I'll just, I guess, color them correct? I don't know. That'll work. Just color them correct, bro. It's that easy. So far, so good. I am doing better at made actual real progress on that. I'm starting to realize, man, what was actually holding me back, you know? Uh-oh. I shade in the same layer. You know what? I'll let that go. That doesn't matter. I'm gonna add a slight rim light to all of this. This will be a greenish rim light. I can always recolor this a little.
Well, it's Christmas time and I'm feeling low. It's been a few years since the holiday snow, so I look out my window with a heavy sigh, wishing for the special thing to get me by. No, I don't want presents underneath my tree, or Santa coming inside my chimney. Not a brand new car or a diamond ring. This year I want one special thing. I wanna fuck Krampus for Christmas. I wanna clap those cryptid cheeks. I wanna fuck Krampus for Christmas.
And then I'll just readjust the actual.
He's bringing his whip and he's bringing his bag. I'll bring my collar and I'll bring my gag. I wanna fuck Krampus for Christmas.
This is out of season. Kick that off my playlist.
Half goat, half demon, and all that I need. I'll take my eggnog with a shot of his seed. When his bumper about is pressed up against mine, it puts me in the mood for a bump and grind. Sure, I might have made the naughty list, but with an ass like that, man, who can resist? Santa's gonna get me a lump of coal, but who cares when his hooves on my North Pole? I wanna fuck Krampus for Christmas. I want that all-night Yuletide fling.
Gotta give him the cod piece now.
I wanna
I think the only reason Cole has a cod piece is because Guts has a cod piece. I think it's kind of like a lot of, you know, I guess my fantasy character design is like Zelda, Final Fantasy, and Berserk. And I guess Dark Souls and like Osmosis. I've never played Dark Souls, but I guess I'm watching the wave of, you know, Let's Players and whatever playing Dark Souls, you know, saying Dark Souls, game of the year. Like, okay, let's buy Dark Souls, and it doesn't run. Fantastic. But no, I'm sure Dark Souls is good. It's just, you know, I don't have a need to actually enjoy it because, you know, it's a little out of my league at the moment. Okay. Let's see if I can. Do like it.
and give his candy cane a lick. Don't really care if I go to hell. I know tonight that I'm sleeping
Let's see.
well. I
Ad perhaps?
Krampus
Ad kind of works. Head is kind of, sort of, a little bit working. I could probably rework the colors a little bit. Yeah, it's just instant good art. Just add rim light. I think rim light's actually a crutch to actually burning. How the fuck the art actually works. Because that just means the characters are unnecessarily shiny, I'd say. But I do want to have them pop. May just have a slight red and I'll do that. And mail light. That kind of works. Looks decent. Slight rim light to it. Oh, and add rim light. Do that. here. Then it's not to be a path even further down. Okay, I do need to, get these are arrows. Because I'm hella lazy, I'm just going to do a broad gradient brush because that guy. I'm not even going to do anything extremely effortful. I'm just going to add just a slightly higher glow to them. Add some arrows, but I'm going to do it carefully. I don't know why I'm doing it so carefully, but I'm doing it nice and careful. And maybe I'll just get out the pencil brush or ink brush for this. Okay. So far, so good. I think the only other, issue I'm having is that I don't like how these trees are painted. All you white light. Okay. There's the part where I just add white because because that's what a gel pen I would use. Add a little bit of like legit complete shine. A bit of highlight. Oh yes, we should probably add a white light here. Blood. Things are looking slightly better, I'd say. You still need to render that sword, though. His nib's holding up. Needless detail, I actually don't know because nobody's really explained what excessive details means. I just think, just kind of a blank moment someplace. Should at least put something there. Alright. Still need to render that sword, so let's get the sword down. Kind of working, but now I'm getting tired. I will simply use the okay. Wow, there was a massive lag spike there. What the fuck happened? Just went through 4 different songs. Made the stream just lag so hard. Technically, then we'll use the we'll use a thingamabobber brush to kind of just knock this down just a few bit. Now let go further dark. Yeah, I'm hella tired at the moment. And what, just you wait. I'm going to, it's 9 o'clock right now, and I'm about to wrap the stream in like 2 seconds, and I'll get a raid or something. I don't know. Oh, sorry. Got stuff done with the sword. I'm not liking. All right. Slightly brighter. Alright, nearly done. I'll shade the metal part of this, and I'll just wrap. I think after this I'll probably like rework the trees more, because I don't like how the trees look. Because they look like they look like, I mean, they kind of look okay. It's just next to the characters, they look a little ass, so. Oh. There are also leaves here. Okay. That's actually a kind of nice effect. Just needs more contrast with these leaves, actually. Let's see. These could probably be, yeah. These could probably have this would look better, I suppose. But yeah, I think I'll let this go for today. It's been pretty fascinating, and I at least got the basic drawings done. I even inked a new drawing that I never thought I'd ink, so that was a nice catch-up day. You know, next week I'm gonna try to, actually no, not gonna work on game development, because I'm just gonna be work on game dev off stream. I am getting tired enough that I'm starting to cry, so just gonna wrap this stream for now. Next week I'll probably get back to Pixar. I'll try to make a slight rehearse attempt to, or at least go through my mindset when it comes to making some animations. Try to like do like a sample workshop. Anyway, thanks for stopping by and seeing my stream. I stream every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. And I will see you next week at 7 p.m. I'll have a good night now.
Rock and roll this game.